Welcome back. Today I'll be taking a look at arguably one of Prodigy's best putters they have ever released. A putter that's widely used by many of the best players in the game today. So with that, let's go ahead and take a look at Prodigy's PA3. So let's jump right on in, starting with the profile. Now, the PA3 has a very shallow feel to it. I have small hands, and it even feels shallow for me. It fits very comfortably. So players with small hands, this may be the putter for you. Also, very flat flight plate. Both premium plastics and baseline, very flat. And it is worth noting, this is a beaded putter. So if you like flat, shallow, beaded putters, this may be the one for you. Before taking a look at how it is as a putting putter, let's take a look how it is as a throwing putter and the flight. These throws are with a premium plastic. I believe it's the 500G plastic. And you know what? It holds a hyzer very well. And even when thrown flat, it doesn't turn over very much at all. Maybe just a little bit of turn, but it just holds a nice straight line. Then as it slows down, it has a very minimal amount of hyzer to it, making this very point and shoot. Also, if you do put it on an anhyzer line, yes, it's gonna hold. When you throw it low on an anhyzer, it's going to hold it almost all the way to the ground. When you throw it high, give it some air, as you can see, I mean, it's gonna try to fight out at that very tail end of the flight, but it does hold that turn. Very neutral style flyer, really impressed with that. A lot of glide, so it's going to hang up in the air a bit, making it good on calm days. Windy days, not nearly as much. It can get played around with a little bit, but calm, mild winds, notably not headwinds. This is going to be a great point and shoot putter. And also, because it does have at least a little bit of late stability to at least level itself out and maybe fight its way out, you know what? It's shapeable on those shots in wood. So if you play a lot of wooded courses, this may be a putter to take a look at for throwing. When I'm out on the course, this is probably one of my favorite shots to throw, the PA3. Something that's just going to ride incredibly straight, very minimal turn, with a very soft and forward penetrating hyzer finish. And since it is workable in the early flight, it makes it good for shot shaping the fairways while in the woods, but then also it can hold those turnover lines very well, even again into mild winds. But I still won't recommend it for those big heavy windy days. Now, how about as a putting putter? Well, this is a putter, just aim it at the pole. My goodness, this thing is so incredibly straight for both inside and slightly outside the circle putting. Also, it does have just a little bit of dump at the very end, but that's mostly on the longer putts. And my goodness, with that glide, you're going to be making putts from further out than you ever have before. Now, whether you're a fan of soft, hard, baseline, or premium plastic, the PA3 has you covered as it comes out in a wide variety of plastics, and I really wish I could have tried out more of them. When it came to throwing the 300 plastic, I was fearful that it was going to be a little bit too understable when compared to, say, the 500 or the 750, but I have to say that it is just the perfect straight flyer out of the box, not going to get too much turn, and it's going to have very minimal fade, making it perfect for tunnel shots. Now, if the wind is up a little bit, or I just need something that's going to have a much harsher finish than even, say, the 500, I'm reaching for the 750, at least in my opinion. Of the few plastic types that I have had the pleasure of trying, that is by far the most overstable that I have thrown. So let's go ahead and give you a visual seeing the three different plastic types side by side. Now the 500, it rides out very straight, almost no turn, and then just has a kind of a very subtle finish, very much like the 300. The major difference between them is the 300 is going to beat in considerably faster, whereas the 500, it does beat in, but at a slower rate, and so it's going to hold that very straight flight with just, again, that little minimum fade. It's going to hold that a lot longer. Again, versus the 300, that is going to beat into a slightly understable kind of turnover holding putter pretty quickly. And then again, if you want something that's going to hold up to the wind a bit better and then just keep that nice, really overstable finish for a long time, you got to go with that 750. Definitely the most overstable of the group. Well, that is all I've got for the PA3 today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not a subscriber, why not? Hit that subscribe button. It greatly helps out the channel. Also, smash the like button. And a huge shout out to Great Lakes Disc. If you haven't tried them yet, you need to. Amazing customer service, extremely fast shipping. Not to mention, if you want to save on your order, use promo code Lefty. Not only do you save a little bit of money, but you also help support the channel. So thank you. I love you all. Until next time, keep banging them chains.